Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase. And today I am taking a look at the Cyclopes mod. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's basically a mod that adds in 10 new mobs and a whole bunch, as you can see on the right hand side of your screen, a whole bunch of new items and blocks on the left. So I've made this little prison where I'll show you them all off and I'll explain all the items and show you what they do. Now, this mod will be perfect for CrazyCraft 3.0, and if you guys didn't know there was going to be a CrazyCraft 3.0, there is. It'll be out in a few months, so if you want to see this in CrazyCraft 3.0, hit that thumbs up. Let's try and hit 3,000 likes and we'll add this mod in, because it is pretty bizarre. A lot of these mobs are incredibly weird. Now, I've labelled the cages where I can't actually imprison these mobs with red wool if they're dangerous and explosive, so I have to spawn those outside because they don't belong in prison. Not a prison that I can build anyway. So I'm going to start here with the warrior. Now the warrior is this man, and he comes with leather to iron armor and a stone to diamond sword. So you can see this one has leather and stone, so he's pretty low class. There's another one. I think it's like rarity goes up too with the actual armor that they'll get. This one doesn't seem to want to give me a rich one. Come on, show me the money. I gotta kill these guys, they're in the way. But they do drop a lot of stuff. Most of these mobs do actually drop some really cool things. Come on, don't make me look stupid. Trust me, they do. You can see them running around. You'll probably see one in a second. But what these guys drop is a 30% chance of dropping an iron ingot and a 30% chance of dropping this little dagger, which is a ceremonial dagger and can also be crafted with an iron ingot and a stick. And it doesn't do too much damage, but yeah, I guess it's a nice little weapon if you do choose to use it. So then we have this guy, which is actually a boss. He's the abraxis. Abraxis is pretty much a mini boss, and he spawns in the warriors and also skeletons with diamond swords, or the equivalent of diamond sword. So he's pretty tough. He has 190 health, so he's going to take a bit of killing, and once you hit him a few times, he should start spawning. You see there, the warriors, but these guys, they're basically skeletons with diamond swords. But they look like Steves, but they have the same strength. So they also spawns this, the flame skeleton, which will set you on fire as well as do a hell of a lot of damage. Probably going to leave him in there. So he drops 100% of the time, an unusual tome, 100%, 3 to 6 bones, and 100% for the arumite, which is 1 to 2. So that's an ore you can use to craft some armor. Hello. Okay, so we next have the pentoculus, and I'm going to have to spawn this guy quite far away. I'm probably pronouncing a lot of these things incredibly wrong because they're unusual spellings, and I think most of them are made up words, but I'm sorry if I am. So this is the pentoculus, and he flies around and basically shoots fire charges at you. He's pretty disgusting and will drop Eyes of Ender. I think it's between 1 to 3. I'll just check right now. It is 1 to 2, 100% drop 1 to 2 Ender Eyes. So he flies and shoots fireballs, so he's pretty tough. But he didn't get a chance to shoot fireball, thank goodness, because that could have been a problem. What am I doing? There, it should be off. Okay, so next we have the Cyclops, and you can probably see these guys everywhere. That's not a Cyclops, there's a Cyclops. So if I spawn one in here, it's basically just a Cyclops. Like a lot of mods have Cyclopses. So if I kill him, see he drops this, which is a Cyclops hammer. Does it say how much damage it does? It does not. It does 2 hearts of damage. He's fast, and when in a group, as you can see, they definitely do spawn in groups. They attack like a pack, like pigmen. So he has a 30% chance of dropping gold, Cyclops Eye, and wool 1 to 2. Now a lot of these things like Cyclops Eye and the tome, I'll show you a little bit later once I get to the items. I'm just going to show you the bosses for now. So next we have the Relic, and the Relic is a very cool looking creature. He's pretty tall. He's 3 blocks tall, but he's still only like Steve shape, which is unusual to see in Minecraft. So he does 2 hearts of damage, he slows and blinds you, and has a 100% chance of dropping 2 iron ingots. As you can see, that does not look like 2 to me. I want to test it. It was 1! Bloody lying wiki. Okay, so next we have the mummy. This guy looks pretty funky. Let's put him in here. So he's also pretty skinny and tall. He's kind of scary looking. So the mummy does 2.5 hearts of damage, gives you slowness 4. So he's basically wrapping his bandages around you. So once he hits you, he does slowness 4, and he'll drop 100% of the time 2 to 4 string, a dagger, and emeralds. Let's murder him. He doesn't have too much health. There we go, a dagger. So he doesn't drop all 3 at the same time, but he has a 100% chance of dropping one or the other, if that makes any sense. So basically, he's not going to drop nothing. Okay, so next we have the Ancient. This guy's pretty tough. The Ancient, you can't really see him. Let's get inside. Come on, let me in. There he is. It's basically like a skeleton with... I don't really know what that is. I'm not going to question it. Who am I to judge? So he does 2 hearts of damage, and he'll throw you, which isn't very nice of him. He drops iron 1 to 2, stone 2 to 4, and 2% chance of dropping a diamond. So, my goodness gracious. I got a diamond. I was about to say, you're probably not going to get one. Didn't get one that time. That was weird. So I could have killed... It would have taken about 50 to get a diamond, and I get on my first one. That's pretty spectacular. Alright, so next we have the Glacious, and you've probably seen him already. He's a beast. He's basically like a mini boss. I don't think he has a boss bar. As you can see, he has slowed me and poisoned me, and he's pretty tough. Doesn't have much defense, so you can plow through his health, and he will drop... Did I get him from here? Got him from here. He does 7.5 hearts of damage though, which is pretty strong. And he has a 100% chance of dropping 1 to 3 diamonds. So if I just murder him, see how many we get. There we go. I think that's 1. I currently have 1. There we go. So he drops 1. So 1 to 3, not bad at all. Next we have the Flame Skeleton, which you saw earlier from the mini boss, which spawned it. And that does 1.5 hearts of damage. Sets you on fire. Has a 100% chance of dropping coal, bones, 2 to 4, and 20% for magma cream. See if we can get a magma cream. See what my luck's at. Let's try 2. Nope, just coal. Okay, so finally, the final mob is this guy, Polymorpheus. Is that his name? Polyphemus? I have no idea. So he spawns in warriors. 6 hearts of damage he does personally. Shoots fireballs and will also spawn Cyclopses. But he will drop the polyphemus hammer and 100% chance of dropping Amorite 1 to 2. So pretty good if you manage to kill him. It's going to be a bit of a challenge though, because this is what he looks like. Holy smokes. It's basically there's a lot of Cyclopses in this. He has 350 health, and he will spawn in these guys which have 35 health and tons of warriors. Holy smokes. This guy needs to die, because he's going to litter the place with people. And did you see that fire? Oh my gosh, kill him quick before he gets to the signs. Can signs burn? I don't know. Post in the comments, I need to know. I often question this. Let's kill him and get that hammer. So every time you hit him, pretty much, he spawns something else in. That is a hell of a boss battle. That'd be awesome for CrazyCraft. So he drops the polyphemus. That's a mouthful. Polyphemus hammer. So it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you some of the blocks. So first we have the axolite, or the amorite. As you can see, is dropped by a lot of things too. The ingot itself is used for armor, and then we have redstone, rhea stone, sorry, rhea dirt, compressed stone, which is crafted with cobblestone and obsidian shards, which are crafted from a block of obsidian. Basically, this is like a cheaper way of getting obsidian, and it is TNT proof, so it's pretty strong. Rhea brick, amorite block, and Tyresium block. I'm guessing that perhaps turns into Tyresium. Wouldn't make a lot of sense though. That's blue and that's orange. Oh well. Okay, so next we have this, the ring fabricator, and the ring fabricator is crafted with 6 iron ingots, 2 cobblestone, and a crafting table, and it has this really busy interface where you then craft rings in. I will show you, after I've shown you a couple of the rings and what they do, a couple of recipes. There is a link in the description to the wiki page on the forums, so if you do need to craft them, or you want to find out yourself how you do these things, you can go into the link in the description, because there's 4 rings I think, so it's going to take me far too long to show you them all. Also with the infuser, it's very similar. A lot of different recipes which you can find out for yourself if you wish to do so. But to craft it, you're going to need 6 compressed stone, a Tyresium ingot, and 2 blood vials. Now blood vials, pretty funky. I'll show you those in a second, but first I'll show you how to get a blood vial, which you need a dagger for. So if am I safe to get out of creative? We shall see. Right click with the dagger, you go blind for a second, and it'll give you a blood vial. Now there's also another item. Let's jump back in creative. There's also another item, an apple, which you can get. Where is the apple? I think he's up here. There it is. Okay, so there's this demonic apple, which you can eat, and it gives. So if you eat the demonic apple, you will lose 5 hearts. It's crafted with 4 ender pearls and an apple, but it will give you, I think it's 10 vials. Now the vials are used in conjunction with the rings, which I'll show you just a second. But every time you cast a spell with a ring, you'll use up a vial. So you're going to need a whole bunch of those. So you might need some normal golden apples if you're going to keep removing your own health. Let's just clear all this out of here. So there's the armor set. This is the arumite. I think I've been saying that wrong the whole time. The arumite set, which is crafted the normal way with the arumite ingots. And then there's also this Atlantean helmet, Titan chestplate, leggings of jumping, and the Hermes boots. And these guys are crafted using this little table over here. Link in the description, as I said, if you want to find out how to craft those. But basically, Atlantean helmet will give you water breathing. Titan chestplate will give you the ability to be strong, pretty much. It gives you like a strength boost. And then the leggings of jumping obviously give you a jump boost. And Hermes boots will give you fall damage because they have little wings on them. Reduced fall damage even. It won't just kill you. That would be rubbish. Okay, so then we have the Hellforged pickaxe and the Hellforged sword, which are crafted with the arumite ingots and flame gems. Now flame gems are crafted in that little table over there if you do wish to make those items. Arumite sword and pickaxe are crafted as you imagine with the typical arumite crafting recipe. Now this mod is huge. It actually has so much detail in it. Considering there's not too many like item sets, each one does have a lot of detail. So then we have the polyphemus hammer and the Cyclops hammer. So the Cyclops hammer basically just does a fair bit of damage, and then the polyphemus hammer, polyphemus, I think I'm saying that right, will just knock things way into the air. So if I find myself a Cyclops, use it against him, as you can see, knocked him back pretty far. Okay, so what else have we got down here? We have the iron bow, which is rapid fires, twice as fast as a normal bow, crafted with 8 iron ingots and a bow. And then we have this, which is a worm cannon, which you can craft using the iron bow in that little oh shit. So that's what that does. In this little table over here. Whoops. Okay, never mind. Which then you can upgrade to this guy, which is a worm destroyer and does even more damage and shoots 5 balls of fire. That forest, god damn it, rest in peace. Hello, how are you? So there's the dagger as I showed you, and also the blood vial, which you'll need for these rings up here. Now the rings, you're going to need to craft yourself an iron ring and a gold ring, and those are pretty easy to craft using that table over there. And you'll need those as just basic ingredients to craft yourself. Where are the rings? I don't even have the rings. Goodness gracious, I swear I saw them somewhere. Here they are. Okay, let's grab these out of here. So there's 4 rings, 4 enchanted rings, so the gold and the iron don't do anything, but these ones do. So we have the ring of healing, as you imagine, will give you regeneration. Ring of lightning, anywhere you're looking, it should strike lightning. It sounds like it's striking lightning, but it doesn't look like it to me. And then the ring of breathing, water breathing 2, and the ring of fire, which apparently is broken at the moment. But each cast will charge you for 1 blood vial, so you will be, it's basically blood magic. It's pretty kind of scary, to be honest. So what else have we got in this chest? I think that's pretty much it that works at the moment. So if you do want to see this mod in CrazyCraft 3, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let's try and hit 3,000 likes. If you want to download the mod, check out the wiki and all the recipes, links in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.
It's calling.